There was a time when owning a personal computer didn't mean luxury. It meant survival. Not survival in games, survival in real life. A PC meant escape. Escape from limited education, from geographic isolation, from a future that was already decided for you. And the scariest part is that nobody announced when this changed. There was no headline saying, "From today, computers are no longer for everyone." Prices rose quietly, currencies fell silently, opportunities disappeared slowly, and one day millions of people woke up and realized they were locked out of the digital world. But this story isn't really about GPUs yet, because the real collapse starts much earlier, and what happens later will surprise you. In many developing countries, a PC was not a gadget. It was a door. A door to education, to skills, to global money. Families shared one machine. Someone typed school homework. Someone learned Excel. Someone opened Photoshop for the first time. Someone tried coding. Someone watched free courses online. One PC could quietly support 3 or 4 futures at the same time. And people believed something simple. If I save long enough, I can build one. This belief kept people moving forward. But this belief is now breaking. Because prices didn't just increase, they detached from reality. And the moment this happened, everything started to change. In the United States, a $300 graphics card is annoying. In many developing countries, it is life-changing. The same card becomes $600, $700, sometimes $900 or more. Wages stay the same. Rent still needs to be paid, food still needs to be bought. So technology starts competing with survival. And when technology competes with survival, the decision is already made. People stop upgrading. People stop learning. People stop planning. But the real damage does not appear immediately. It appears later, when people finally understand what they lost. Imagine a student who wants to learn video editing. He checks the requirements. Nothing extreme. A mid-range GPU, a decent CPU. But the GPU alone costs more than 2 full monthly salaries in his country. He saves $20 or $30 a month after basic expenses. That means 2.5 years of saving. By the time he buys it, it is already outdated. So he didn't just lose money, he lost time. And time is the only thing that never returns. But this is where the system becomes even more cruel. When new hardware becomes unreachable, people turn to used hardware. At first, it feels like hope. Facebook groups, local sellers, Telegram chats, cheap GPUs. But then mining cards flood the market. Overheated hardware looks new. Warranties don't exist. Scams multiply. People lose months of savings in a single bad deal. And when that happens once, most people never try again. This is how hobbies die. Quietly, without noise, without headlines. But the system still isn't finished with them. Big tech companies don't hate small countries. They simply don't need them. Their real money comes from the United States, Europe, China, Japan, South Korea. Smaller markets don't move global charts, so shipments become limited, retailers close, competition disappears. 1 or 2 sellers start controlling everything. Prices stop being real, they become artificial. And now you are no longer a customer, you are a hostage of geography. But this is where the most dangerous shift begins. People move to phones, to consoles, to cloud services. It looks modern. It looks convenient. It looks cheaper. But something is missing. Phones don't teach file systems. Consoles don't teach troubleshooting. Cloud services don't teach building. People stop creating and start consuming. And when creation disappears, careers disappear. Designers, editors, programmers, engineers, most of them started on a simple home PC. When access to affordable computers disappears, entire career paths quietly close. A generation grows up thinking technology is magic, not something they can control, not something they can build. And when people stop believing they can build, they stop trying. Talent still exists, motivation still exists, but access does not. And the saddest part is that most people will only realize this when it is already too late. When opportunities are gone, when doors are closed, when the system has already decided who gets to create and who only gets to watch. PC building is not dying because people stopped loving it. It is dying because access was removed. it was slowly turned from an opportunity into a privilege. And until this changes, millions of potential creators, developers, and innovators will never even get the chance to begin.